Folks, welcome back to Country Guitar Playing. Muting is a big part of playing many styles of music, but this percussive kind of there's many different terms in the country, chicken picking, kind of a quacky playing. This all comes from a percussive sound in which we're using muting, choking the strings. We're going to dissect it muting a little more closely today, all right? When you come from a background of strumming, it can be strange to mute because you've got to kind of create a different position with your right hand, okay, when muting. You've got to create some sort of a rhythmic pattern while laying some skin in the strings, okay? There's going to be one of your first goals is to pick a rhythm. I'll pick a little rhythm here, and we'll show you muted and unmuted and the feel you can get. Okay? Years ago, they were big. Years ago, Alabama would use a rhythm something like this. I'll show you unmuted, and then you'll see what I mean by muted, okay? This is an E. This part muted is much more effective. We would like this. Okay? We'll break that down slower for you here. Okay. Folks, as you can see, a lot more noisy and clangy without the muting. Kind of almost unmusical, almost unusable if you're in the studio. We're working off an E chord again. Okay, an E chord down to your first position, and we're going to play a partial E chord. Okay, this pretty little E vamp in E, kind of a rock vamp. Okay, we're doing a partial E chord. Here's your E chord. Well, I'm going to use these two notes off the E chord. Okay, you're going to use your 2nd fret D string. 1st fret G string. Okay? Okay? I just kind of raked all 4 strings here, upper structure strings. Okay? I'm also reaching, it's going to be a reach for you, but I'm reaching here to this F sharp note on the D string. First hitting the low E twice. Okay? 2 muted low E notes and 2 rakes on your E form. Then you've got to grab this F sharp note on the D string, 4th fret, with your little finger. This will be at first a little bit of a stretch for you. Again, here's the vamp, up to speed, muted. Okay? Slowed down. It's 2 muted low E notes. Okay? You play your partial of your E chord, which I showed you earlier, and you're going to grab this note, 4th fret on the D string, and then enter back, finish off with your E form again. So it's okay, one more time slow. The next chord is an A, partial A, add 9. Actually, when you lift up that finger, you add a 9. You add the B note there. It's an A, add 2. Okay? So have your D string 2nd fret pressed, 2nd fret, and your G string 2nd fret. Your B string is open. Okay? So it's going to be, and we're going to ignore the low E string on this and use the A string, your 5th string. And also, to cut out any unwanted noise from your low E, I would wrap my thumb around sometimes to keep it quiet. Okay? Again, muting is a very important part of playing cleanly. So the second part of our vamp is just Again, choked though, muted. Okay, lesson on muting. Together, here's Up to Speed, the intro we're working on. I'll do it slowly first. Up to speed. Again, to cap off the lesson, remember that it's very important, and work slowly. Have faith. It's a lot of fun, but creating this mute with the fat palm of your hand and getting some rhythmic motion on your hand, right? It's a choke sound, but it's very, very effective. So obviously you know if the muting is working, okay? If the muting's not working, it's going to come off something like... Okay? But the effect you want is... So you'll know right away when you're muting properly. You really need this... Okay, good luck.